Hello and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum, if the title didn't give that away already. So we're going to start talking about the game because I actually want to be able to talk, and there's a lot of talking at the beginning of the game, so I didn't really get to talk. So let's start with reading off the things. So we have bios here. So this is Batman, the guy that the whole game is about. When his parents were gunned down in front of him, young Bruce Wayne resolved to rid Gotham City of the criminal element that took their lives. He trained extensively to achieve mental and physical perfection, in addition to mastering martial arts, detective techniques, and criminal psychology. He's totally studying their physiology, you guys. Dressing as a bat to prey on criminals' fears, Batman fights crime with the aid of specialized gadgets and vehicles operating out of his secret Batcave below Wayne Manor. As fun facts with his real name, Bruce Wayne, occupation, CEO of the Wayne Company thing. I forgot what the company's called, actually. Just Wayne Enterprises or something simple like that? I'm sure it's something really simple, but company's named after his family, and he just inherited it. And philanthropist. I don't recall exactly what a philanthropist does. Maybe he just does a lot of things. Base of operations is Gotham City, even though he's technically outside of Gotham City. He operates within Gotham City because he wants to protect it. Eyes are blue. A lot of characters in this universe have blue eyes, you'll notice, which is pretty rare in general, so I'm not sure if that's a specific trait. Like, if that gives you a hint as to the type of people that maybe moved to Gotham City. Hair's black. Height, 6 feet 2 inches. A lot of people are also very tall in these games, even the women, which are typically, an average American woman is 5'3". Keep that in mind as we go through all of the different things. Weight, 210 pounds. First appearance is Detective Comics, number 27, May 19... Is that 39 or 38? I can't read it, because I have to watch this on standard def with you guys. I was playing it on HD when I was playing it by myself. That's the one thing I'm going to miss. And his attributes: trained to a physical and mental peak, arsenal of gadgets, vehicles, and advanced technology, inventor, detective, genius level intelligence, expert in most known forms of martial arts, trained in all aspects of criminology, mastery of the physical sciences, computer expert, master of disguise. I'd never seen him dress up as anybody besides himself, and then Bruce Wayne. I don't know where that comes from, really. Photographic memory. A lot of people, will say, the Bat people. We'll just say all of the people who go under the Bat name. It'll give you, things that say that they have a really good memory or something. So basically it will aid them in their ability to do crime scene investigations and stuff. Which I think is sort of weird that they would, all be interested in dressing up as bats and being detectives that are very physically well-trained. Coincidence? I think not. Trained in stealth and espionage techniques, expert escape artist. So he could be a magician if he wanted to. We're just saying. So that's it for Batman. And you'll notice for the voices of Batman, Joker, and Harley Quinn, I believe they're the same voice actors as from the early 1990s Batman cartoon, the animated series, which is something that I grew up with, and I think, I guess they thought it was the most iconic voices for the characters, and that's why they used those voice actors, and I'm glad that the voice actors came back, because I think they sound great. The Joker. So if you saw in the last video, I actually had, let me pull it up again, there's a guy on Facebook, and his fan page is called Harley's Joker. I will go ahead and bring it over here so you guys can see it. And he looks, he's a magnificent Joker cosplayer. Just something that I thought I would bring up. Let's go to photos real quick and see if we can find some full body shots. He's got fantastic facial expression, as you can see. So here's one. That's him and his girlfriend. Joker's Harley. She has her own page now. They just recently made a new page for her. So just wanted to bring that up because I think they're great, and I wanted to give some props to them. So let's read about the Joker now. We're probably going to spend the entire video about this. I don't know. The Joker story. An insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belie the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond a capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis, Batman. Facts. Real name is unknown. A lot of stuff about the Joker. I think he's probably Batman's first villain, unless Batman had any villains before he became his own comic. I'm not sure about that. I have not read them. I don't know a lot about Batman, really. So I can't give you all the fun professional info on it. You're going to have to look it up for yourself. But it's fun for me to actually guess, based on just all the information I know from what I have watched in the past. Occupation, professional criminal, because he makes money off of this and stealing from people, and he can actually have his own organization and stuff. Base of operations, Gotham City. Where else? Eyes green. That's something, it's another of those rare eye colors that these characters have. I don't think any other characters had green eyes, but it's a rare color to have. I only know one, maybe two people who have green eyes. And I know a lot of people. Maybe just they wear contacts, other people, because I do know some people wear contacts to make their eyes green. But hair green, height 6 feet even. He's still pretty tall, but he's a lanky guy too. Weight 160 pounds. First appearance Batman #1, spring 1940. Attributes: unrepentant homicidal maniac, albeit without a precise psychological diagnosis. So nobody knows what's wrong with him. That's why they say that, I think in one of the newer movies they say some men just want to see the world burn because they can't classify what kind of evil it is that he has. Surprisingly strong hand-to-hand combatant. I have no idea where that comes from, but that's apparently one of his superpowers. The Joker is just, he looks like he'd be no challenge at all besides whatever his mind can come up with, and he's actually surprisingly strong physically. His past is unknown. Conflicting, unconfirmed reports state that he was a failed comedian, a petty thief, and a broken family man. So he tells stories, right, about his past, and nobody knows which one is true. And some people tell stories that they think about his past, and nobody knows if it's true. So, yeah. And I'm sure there's actually probably several origin stories within the comics, the different comics, the different universes of Batman, and they probably conflict, and so that also adds to the fun of it. Some of them may be serious origin stories, and other ones may be more comical, or like it's not meant to be taken as a real origin story, even though it might be told as, well, this is how the Joker tells his origin story, or whatever. I'm talking too much. I'm going on a random tangent here. Employs various deadly weapons, often based on party gag items. The Joker, you see in the theme here. Frequently uses a toxin that stretches victim's face into a Joker-like grin and causes death. So funny. Story. We already read that, so we're gonna go back. And now we can read about Warden Sharp. Yay, Warden Sharp. He's a guy that they made up just for this game, and I think he's a great character already. I think he's also in the next game, which I do have, by the way, you guys. This one. Yeah. Alright, Quincy Sharp has been running Arkham Asylum for the past 3 years and has dedicated his life to restoring to sanity the so-called supervillains that plague Gotham City. He is currently campaigning to become the next mayor of Gotham. To facilitate this campaign, he has instigated stringent new security and experimental research policies at Arkham. Excuse me. Facts. Real name: Quincy Sharp. Occupation: Warden of Arkham Asylum. Base of operations: Gotham City. I don't know if anyone's going to have a base of operations. Actually, there's going to be. I think there are characters that they reference in here that we don't actually get to see, and they might have different base of operations. I don't know. Eyes: blue. Again, blue eyes. Who do you know who has blue eyes naturally? Exactly. Hair: gray. Apparently it was always gray. Or they don't know what it was before, because we'll get to the next guy, and it actually says what his hair was before. Height: 5 feet 8 inches. He's actually, I think, an average male height. 5 feet 8 inches. I don't know. Guys, tell me, how is the average male height? Is it maybe like 5 feet 6 inches? Or is 8 inches more average? I don't know. He still seems pretty tall to me, but weight 190 pounds. First appearance, Batman Arkham Asylum, summer 2009. So that's when this game came out, and that's this game. So this is his first appearance. And he's a good character. I think he adds to the series. Also, I have to apologize because I do have allergies. I do have some congestion, but it only happens occasionally, so I might sneeze or something. I'm sorry. Attributes: intense dedication to cleaning up Arkham. Pompous and old-fashioned in demeanor, with a focus on his own political aspirations. Contempt for Arkham inmates and disinterest in the specifics of their treatment masks a cowardly nature. So that basically means he doesn't like the people, so he actually, he does want to, I guess, see them repent for whatever they've done or have them disciplined for what they've done, but he doesn't necessarily want to see himself what they're doing for the discipline, and that alone in itself says that he's a coward. So it's an actual psychological attribute that is important to his character. So, like, you guys saw what he was talking like. He seems like he's pretty confident, right? But he's actually a coward. Yay! So that's that guy. I talk a lot. Wow, who knew? Commissioner Gordon! Yay! This guy's awesome. He's always been awesome. Police Commissioner James W. Gordon dedicated his career to cleaning up the corruption in the Gotham City Police Department. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Cleaning up the corruption. So that's the same as Quincy Sharp, just he's doing it for the cops instead of Arkham Asylum. The goal he has come a long way towards accomplishing. He has been equally tough on crime, and in the pursuit of making Gotham City safe for all of its citizens, Gordon has forged an uneasy alliance with Gotham's other top crime fighter, the mysterious vigilante known as Batman. So if you didn't know, we are at that point in Batman's lineage where he is no longer just some random guy that people know about, which the new game that's coming out next year in 2014, as revealed at E3, Batman Origins of Arkham City or whatever, that will be early on, and it's going to be before he has forged an alliance with this guy. So that's something you might want to consider. It's sort of a prequel in that way. So it's long before this. They've already had... I mean, he came into the asylum with him, for crying out loud. They didn't arrest him, so... Real name, James W. Gordon. And apparently his Facebook makes noises. I hate that. You guys, if anybody knows how to turn that off, please let me know, because I hate the noises that Facebook makes. Let's get off that topic. Occupation, police commissioner. Base of operations, Gotham City. Eyes blue. This is the third guy with blue eyes. Really? Do they all live, are they all, like, part of the same family? You go back to, like, their grandfathers, it's the same grandfather or something? Blue eyes are so rare, physically. I don't know what it is, but they just happen to be blue. Hair, white, formerly brown. So see, Quincy Sharp apparently always had gray hair, but his was formerly brown. Height, 6 feet, so he's the same height as the Joker. Weight, 180 pounds. First appearance, Detective Comics number 27, May 1939, I think it is. It's the same, it's like one comic before Batman appears, so whatever year that was, that I can't read on this standard definition screen. I'm so sorry. Attributes: experienced police officer. Trained criminologist. Proficient in hand-to-hand fighting techniques. Even though he's an old guy, he's still got it. Expert marksman. Look at that. He could be like his own Batman if he wanted to. Except he doesn't apparently have the crime scene investigation skills. I mean, it says he's a trained criminologist, but... what is he lacking? I don't know. What makes him different from Batman? Not wearing the mask? He still has the proficient and hand-to-hand fighting techniques, and he can shoot people. I guess he just likes operating within the law. I don't know. Alright, we did it! And it only took us 14 minutes to go over 4 characters. Would you look at that? And so we're gonna open up all of these and we'll read them throughout the game. So I'll probably pause it generally after we get it. I mean, I might not pause it immediately after we get something. Yay! Let's move the mouse away. And this is the place that we were at in the last video that was gone for 14 minutes. Huzzah! So we explored over there. We haven't been over here yet. Hell. Hi. Nice to meet you. Alright, so we have hate. So, how did he get... He's got some big feet. Those footprints, they're huge. Walking up the wall. So, I would assume this is from the Riddler. But, where did he get green paint from? And why are his feet going up the wall? He never really struck me as the kind of guy that would take his shoes off and... Maybe he painted them? I don't know. Alright, so before we leave, I forgot. There is a vent over here that I found the last time. Remember I played up to 2%? Something I actually found. Yay! And we have trophies from the Riddler. Huzzah! And of course, as soon as we do that, it unlocks that one. I totally forgot about that, but now I'm glad that I actually continued this video because we can just make this entire video character bios, and then we'll skip over to the other one next video. We might as well, right? Let's talk some more. The Riddler story. With an obsessive-compulsive need for attention, Edward Nygma is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals, concocting an elaborate series of clues and riddles around his crimes. Batman has proven a worthy opponent, capable of deducing the Riddler's plans, but Nygma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. Facts. Real name, Eddie Nashton, aka Edward Nygma, which is Enigma. If take the Edward off, you just do his first initial. Just saying. Occupation, professional criminal. Base of operations, Gotham City. Eyes, blue. Do I have to go over this again, guys? Hair, brown. Height, 6 feet 1 inch. Again, he's tall. One of those tall guys. Weight, 183 pounds. First appearance, Detective Comics, number 140. So he actually came before the Joker, I guess? Oh, no, 48. No, it's in 48. That's 8 years after the Joker, so never mind. Tried. Yes, okay. Attributes genius intellect, driven by a need to test his wits against law enforcement by leaving clues to his planned crimes. Compulsive need for attention. Yay, we did it! And we're right in here at 20 minutes. And that's like this one section of the game, so before we go on, I mean, I guess we could go up here. What's gonna happen? Alright, now I may have trouble remembering controls as we go through this game, because there's a lot of them. And it's very balanced gameplay, so you're not necessarily using them all the time. You might forget what something is if you don't use it enough. A city that's right side up and upside down. So it's like a mirror book. I don't know what reference that is to, if it's a reference at all, but it's there. And with that, let's go to the next video.